The North Sea, a cold, gray expanse of immense power and untamed nature. It has shaped the destiny of nations, serving as both a vital artery for Europe and one of the most treacherous bodies of water on Earth. Waves can rise as high as 6-story buildings, and hurricane-force winds are not uncommon. Thousands of ships have been lost here, and even the largest human structures are dwarfed by the sea's fury. For centuries, the North Sea has been both a provider and a destroyer, offering bountiful fish and, more recently, vast reserves of oil and gas. Yet every gift comes at a price. Its productivity is matched by its danger. The people who brave these waters are constantly reminded of nature's supreme power. Beneath the turbulent surface, a rich ecosystem thrives from plankton to whales, supporting millions of seabirds and countless fish. But above, the weather is relentless. Fog and storms can descend in moments, turning calm into chaos. Despite the dangers, humanity has adapted, pushing technology to coexist with the sea's might. The North Sea has forged the character of coastal communities, from Scottish fishing villages to the great ports of the Netherlands. It remains a wild heart at the center of Europe, dictating the lives of millions and reminding us of the wild world on our doorstep. To understand the North Sea, you must first know its place on the map. It's a marginal sea of the Atlantic, nestled in northwestern Europe, connecting nations and cultures. Bordered by Great Britain to the west, Norway and Denmark to the east, and Germany, the Netherlands, Belgium, and France to the south, it's a central hub for global shipping. The sea connects to the Atlantic through the Norwegian Sea in the north and the English Channel in the south. Its semi-enclosed nature funnels water and shapes powerful currents and tides, making navigation challenging. The North Sea is shallow, averaging just 95 meters deep, and as little as 15 meters at the Dogger Bank. This shallowness amplifies the effects of wind, whipping up steep, destructive waves. Each bordering nation has a unique relationship with the sea. Norway's oil and fishing, the UK's defense and economy, the Netherlands' battle against flooding and trade. The North Sea's geography and history have forged a shared legacy of trade, conflict, and cooperation. Its shallow waters and strong currents make it both productive and perilous. The sea's position has made it a crossroads for centuries, shaping the fate of those who live along its shores. It is a place where nature and human ambition are in constant tension. The North Sea's story is one of adaptation, resilience, and shared destiny. The North Sea's danger is born from its weather, a true cauldron of storms. Here, cold polar air collides with warm Atlantic air, spawning intense low-pressure systems. These storms sweep across the sea, especially in autumn and winter, bringing gale-force winds and heavy rain. The shallow sea amplifies the energy, creating steep, chaotic waves, sometimes rogue waves that can overwhelm even large vessels. Powerful tidal currents add to the danger, especially when storm surges coincide with high tides, causing catastrophic flooding. Navigating these waters demands immense skill and local knowledge. Sudden, dense fog, known as har, can reduce visibility to near zero, making navigation treacherous even today. The combination of storms, currents, and fog has earned the North Sea its fearsome reputation. Even with modern technology, the sea's unpredictability remains a constant threat. Mariners and offshore workers must always respect its power. The North Sea's weather is both a challenge and a defining force for all who venture here. The North Sea's history is marked by tragedy. Its waters have claimed countless lives and vessels. From Viking longships to modern ferries, shipwrecks litter its seabed. The Eyemouth disaster of 1881 and the North Sea flood of 1953 are stark reminders of its deadly power, with thousands lost in a single day or night. The Piper Alpha oil platform disaster in 1980 remains the world's deadliest offshore oil tragedy, leading to sweeping safety reforms. Each disaster has forced nations to rethink their relationship with the sea, driving innovation in engineering and safety. The loss of the ferry MS Herald of Free Enterprise led to major changes in maritime safety laws. The North Sea's grim toll is a constant reminder. Underestimating its power is fatal. Tragedy has been a catalyst for progress, shaping how we live and work with the sea. Long before oil rigs, the North Sea was a stage for human history, connection, conflict, and commerce. Vikings used it as a highway for raids and settlement, reshaping Europe's map and peoples. The Anglo-Dutch Wars and the Battle of Jutland made it a battleground for empires. The Hanseatic League's merchant ships crisscrossed its waters, building a network of trade that fueled Europe's growth. Fishing has always been central. Herring, cod, and haddock sustained coastal communities for centuries. Each nation developed unique traditions and techniques, forging a deep cultural bond with the sea. The North Sea's bounty shaped economies, identities, and languages. Its history is written in water, a legacy of prosperity, struggle, and respect for its power. In the 20th century, nations looked beneath the North Sea for new wealth, oil and gas. The discovery of the Groningen gas field sparked a rush to claim the seabed. The 1958 Geneva Convention allowed coastal states to claim resources on their continental shelf, dividing the sea by the median line principle. This created clear sectors for the UK, Norway, Denmark, Germany, and the Netherlands, enabling orderly exploration. Yet disputes remain, especially over fishing rights, as fish ignore national boundaries. The EU's common fisheries policy set quotas, but tensions persist, particularly for the UK and Norway. Today, managing the North Sea is a balancing act. Oil, gas, fishing, wind farms, shipping, and environmental protection all compete for space. International cooperation is essential, with organizations like OSPAR working to protect the marine environment. The North Sea's riches demand constant negotiation and shared stewardship. The North Sea remains a European powerhouse, but its role is changing. Once defined by oil and gas, its future is increasingly green. Offshore wind farms now harness the same winds that once threatened sailors, making the region a leader in renewable energy. The transition from fossil fuels to renewables is vital in the fight against climate change. Decades of industry have left scars. Pollution, overfishing, and habitat loss threaten the ecosystem. Marine protected areas are being established to help nature recover and ensure a healthy, productive sea. The North Sea is also one of the world's busiest shipping corridors, requiring strict regulations to minimize environmental impact. Balancing economic needs with environmental responsibility is a constant challenge. International agreements are tightening ship emissions and waste disposal. The North Sea is a microcosm of global challenges: energy transition, environmental protection, and sustainable development. Its future depends on innovation and cooperation. The sea's power is now being harnessed for a sustainable tomorrow. The North Sea has always been a shared space, fostering both cooperation and conflict. The peaceful division of the seabed for oil and gas was a triumph of international negotiation. Search and rescue operations show nations working together, recognizing shared dangers. Yet disputes over fishing rights and environmental issues persist. Brexit reignited tensions over quotas and access. Pollution and decommissioning of oil platforms require collective action, as problems cross borders. The crowded seabed demands careful planning and cooperation for wind farms, cables, and protected areas. The North Sea remains a testing ground for international relations, where cooperation is essential, but never guaranteed. The North Sea is a place of profound duality, an economic engine and a wild, unpredictable force. Its storms, shipwrecks, and disasters are etched into the memory of its people. Today the sea is at the heart of a great transition, from oil and gas to renewable energy. Building wind farms in such a hostile environment is a new challenge, but the sea's power is undiminished. The people of the North Sea, fishermen, workers, sailors, scientists, live by its rhythms and respect its might. Their resilience and ingenuity are a testament to human adaptability. The North Sea is more than a body of water. It is a living force that has shaped history and progress. Its beauty and danger are inseparable. Its wealth and loss intertwined. Our reliance on the North Sea will continue, evolving with the times. It remains the wild, untamed heart of Europe, a force that will always command respect.